No, I agree.
Right.
Like,
Going live.
Going live?
Yeah, on the stream.
You gonna get all my profanities out first?
I want to drop so many N-words right now.
I haven't got the mic or the desktop audio on yet, so no one can hear.
Okay. So I can say nice and nectarine.
You can say nice and nectarine, Gunter. You're live now.
You know what the word for an Ethiopian king is?
I'm not going there.
Not going
I'm
there.
not going there this early in the
Not
evening.
going there.
Just Google it. I'm not saying anything
I'll
more.
drop myself in the shit later as soon as I start driving. So let's just leave it
What
at that,
is an Ethiopian
No.
king?
Right, so this is qualifying. It wasn't half an hour. It was only 15 minutes, wasn't it? Quali, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just saying 30 minutes at the top. That's obviously replay glitch. But the server looks so much better. The Asian-based server. The cars are not warping. They're all nice and pretty good, stable.
Yeah.
I think the
China
Match Fit boys, I think, were commenting on that as well. Way better. What'd you say, Matt?
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
Just getting my social credit up.
Oh, okay. Do you have social credit?
What do you think of that one, Gunther?
Evening, Rob.
Hey lads, how you doing?
I'm gonna leave before I get someone perma ban.
Yeah, good idea.
I've already been suspended this week. Let's just leave it at that, eh? Or last week was it? I don't know.
Well, I've printed your track map out, Rob. I'm just doing the base now, the 3D printing. It's had a couple of teething issues, and you can see if you're watching the stream. Your track map is up on my wall there. Map.
Go the words.
I know.
You can do it.
Can't word. Having trouble wording.
Crossland.
Crossed.
There we go.
Step hen. Crosslet.
Hey, I got straight in without ads.
Oh, good stuff. Shit, where's my ad button?
Exclamation ad. Okay, so what I would say is your replay looks like mine does now. Always has. Does that make sense? Your replays have always looked jankier than mine.
Yep.
I mean, you are definitely, another jump further around the world from Aussie. I'm sure Aussie must have some pretty big pipes to get you to Europe. So I honestly didn't notice it much, but yeah, if you're watching any other car than you and it's looking that smooth, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's Bewley, and he's smooth as silk.
Yeah.
Bewley in Australia or New Zealand?
Have a look at Shane, because Shane's got like the worst internet connection ever. He'd be like your...
Yeah, man, he's
pinging.
smooth too. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's
A little
such
bit
a
janky.
good sign of how good the netcode is, eh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So he's still just a little bit janky, but nothing compared to what it was, man. It's like
No.
90% better.
Yeah. And another thing, supposedly, if you're... I could probably be told I'm wrong now, but my understanding was things like the brake glow and stuff like that. If you're getting better data, you get better representation of the brake glows and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but then I noticed some cars just seem like they don't get that at all, and other cars just glow forever. So
Yep.
yeah,
Well, I haven't got any timing on this, so I might as well skip through to the end, just have a look at see what the end result.
yeah, I think that's all in those patch notes I posted, which said what's broken,
Yep.
that the timings and stuff like that don't seem to work.
They need to fix it. That's shocking. So Bewley first. Actually, yep. I got second. Got a good lap. George Goddard third. Pete Dawson in fourth. Hemi in fifth. Gunther in sixth. Shane in seventh. Costa in eighth. Will Dixon ninth. Matty Clark in 10th. Rob Mitchell down there 11th, just outside top 10. Firthy in 12th. Chris Fraser at 13th. Sam Wozniak in 14th. Hayden Tegg 15th. John Warren 16th. Ryan Clement 17th. Ryan had a good race. He's looked like he's doing pretty good, man.
Yeah, he was when he got behind me, I was a lap ahead, he just stuck to the back of my car. Yeah, I think he changed tyres though, which
Yep.
was obviously helping him, but
Yep.
yeah, in the race.
And then Ken 18th, Lee Perkins in 19th, Rob Fox in 20th, and Lee in 21st. And that rounds out the grid for this one. Right, so now I've got to load up the actual race. Replay, replay, replay. Fuji race. Evening, Sam. Yeah, it's funny, like chatting to Sam before the race, and he said, "Oh yeah, better now. I'm all healed up." It's like I remember when I was that young, used to heal quick too.
Yeah, I hurt my elbow, picking up a cup of coffee in 2024. I'm still waiting for it to come right.
Back in 24, eh?
Back in the old days.
The old coffee elbow disaster.
Yeah, mate. Everybody was getting it.
Righto, loading this thing up. I made a couple little mods on my throat. Was got like they're on a cardboard reel, and they're on a fairly small, round kind of spool it sits on. Hey, Death Banoob. Oh, you've raided the channel too, mate. What a dude. Welcome in. We are looking back at our Monday night's race. So this was round 7, 75 minutes of Fuji. So we're just about to start. I loaded the qualifying file up, but there's no timing, so there's no point watching it. So have a quick look at the grid. I think go forward a little bit. Cars are still getting out there, getting their fuel sorted. So Bewley on pole and the Mercedes there. So we can get more of a front shot. Yep. It's me in second in the Simblax Aston. George in the Fezzer, the Ferrari. Pete Aston, and then Hemi in the Lamborghini next to Gunter in the Beamer. Shane Faro, still in the pits in the Ferrari, followed by Costa.
He started from the pit.
Ah, did he?
Yeah, he decided that his first race, not super confident on what it might be like, cold tyres, cold brakes, etc. Just thought it would just be easier.
Fair enough.
For everybody.
Cool. Costas in the Chevy, Will Dixon another Beamer, Matt Clark next to him in the Mercedes, Rob Mitchell in the Beamer as well, Firthy in Firthy's Fish Fingers, Aston Martin, Chris Fraser in the Mustang, Sam Wozniak in the Beamer, Hayden Teagan in a Mustang back here, the Golf flavoured Mustang, John Warren Mercedes, Ryan Clements in a Ferrari on the outside there, next to Ken Worcester, Wheels Incorporated in the Lexus, Lee Perkins in the Lamborghini. You can tell I brought my kids up, right? Rob Fox also in a Lexus, and then we have Lily Glass Mercedes and Harry Lawrence in the Porsche, starting at the back of the grid. Keep an eye on him. Right, rolling start, getting underway. It was a tight qualifying. The top 10 were pretty tight. I have to get like a broader shot, more of an aerial. Here we go, that might work. I think with ASR and Z's league finishing, our grid might grow a little bit for the next couple of rounds, possibly.
Right.
Might get one or two guys sort of flying over, floating across, back. Right, here we go, waiting for green. And right about now. Now, there we go.
Now, now, now,
Yeah, yeah,
now, now.
It did feel like it took a while to go green.
yeah.
So there is a window where they'll change the lights. So it's not at a certain specific spot.
Right, let's keep an eye through the pack here. Oh, a little bit of sideways tag. The physics in this are so good now. Like compared to what we have at ACC, you can have a little tap and it doesn't kill you.
And it's even better now with the new server.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So Gunter, oh yeah, side by side, George and I, right through.
I was hoping.
And still, and then I think I got
Just
him
a
here.
little bit.
Yep, just managed to squeeze in front. Oh, the Pete went around. What did he? What caused him to spin? Then did he just get up on the curb?
I'm not sure. I pretty much was not trying to leave him any room to go on the inside,
Yeah,
and then
let's
he
have a
just
look.
came in on, like, still came in quite deep. And it, from my perspective, I'm not saying looking at the replay, I just felt like I sort of had kind of closed that off, and he just came in real deep. So I took that as a racing incident and just drove on, because I stayed a little bit wider than I normally would, and then I came right across there. And then I was like, oh. And then, see, it's weird. I think he must have that might have even been like on the throttle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
he hasn't lodged the protest, so we haven't had to. It's yeah.
that's the first time I looked at it. I didn't look at it since then.
It kind of looked like, so the impact itself was fine, but then he spun it, getting back on the traction after the corner almost.
Well, if that was me in the S10, 100% that's what would have happened, because I can't get the bastard to drive in first gear without just about spinning it all the time.
Is it Matt Clark trying to make some early moves in the Mercedes? And that's Costa in the Canadian flavoured Chevy. Oh, holy shit. Wait till you see that.
I flashed him. I flashed George every lap down the start finish lane.
You did.
Yeah, because that's his normal move to try and overtake in the pro, because he says he never has speed. So he
Yeah.
just flashes his lights.
Okay.
So I was trying it every time. I was like, no, it's not working. I'm not catching it.
Yep. I was sort of like this point. I'm thinking, holy crap! I knew I wasn't as quick in my race setup as I was in the qualifying. I thought, oh no, the guy's going to monster me. They just got to look forward and try and just look after my tyres.
Like I dropped off, I don't know, about a second to 1.5 seconds after behind George at some point, and I was like, when I was there, I was like, that's all right, we'll just keep going with this. And then my audio cut out, and then I just plummeted backwards after that. Couldn't hear what the car was doing.
Yeah, Bewley's clean out. He's already a couple of seconds ahead.
That's because there's a yellow car holding us up.
Someone going for a pass.
That's what George said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, easy out.
Yeah. So Matt a couple of times. Matt, he lost the will to live in this race. I think he's hurting in that Mercedes. He doesn't like being that far back.
He's asked about car swaps.
Has he?
There was a couple of deep dives, I think, from Matt or the other Mercedes. I can't remember which one.
That was the voice of Rob. We're watching now in the BMW.
I just remember seeing something come up very, very quickly in the mirrors on a couple on those chicane hard braking areas.
Let's jump on board with you. Yeah, he was very late on the brakes actually down in that chicane. It honestly felt like I started to pull away from you guys a lot earlier than that.
No, to be fair, like, I think it was when I had a little moment and I dropped off from George, and I think you got, maybe, I don't know, whatever, a couple of good exits, and then you got your gap, and then that was it. I think that the toe was broken, and then George dropped back, and I'd already screwed it up, so I was pushing my own wind around.
Oh, yeah. Here's Matt having a go up inside of Nick. Or is that Nick coming through?
Then that's Nick coming through.
Yeah, so Matt missed that, missed that chicane twice in a row, and then he had to wait for the cars to try and slot back in where he was. And Harry, that was Harry that started at the back. He's already up to 10th. So lap 3 and he's already passed half the field. Actually,
well, I don't know if he started in the pits, but he did not qualify.
Yeah. I want to sit on his car and just like speed it up and watch his progress just from the start quickly, because man, he come flying through. Right, where are we, Harry? There. Okay. Here we go from the start. So he's in 22nd. Let's watch. Oh, yep. He got about 4 cars then. We're already in 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th. So in 1 lap, he's passed 8 cars. About to be 9.
To be fair, I did miss not having a Porsche.
All right, so that was
last time. This is when I changed to the Porsche last season because we had the new tyre model. I loved it here.
And he got a good run, lap 1. There's over Nick.
I was having a good battle with Nick and someone in front of me for a long time until I stuffed it.
So who's in front of you here? It's Will Dixon. So he buys both in the Beamers. Yeah, Nick and Harry going harder, and Matt's just because they're slowing each other down. He's right there as well. Well, that Mercedes is quick through the mid sector, and really bad on the straights. He was just getting left for dead on the straights. He had nothing.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I love the handling of that car, but it's just missing, like, I don't know, let's say half a second to a second, depending on the tracks, and speed.
Yeah.
Just outright pace, it just doesn't have. I mean, not saying that I'm taking anything away from Bewley, he's fucking pushing the pony backwards around the track faster than anybody can go forwards, but, yeah. I wish more cars had the same feeling that you get from the Mercedes. Obviously not, they're all going to handle differently, but just that definitely feels like the nicest car to drive.
Well, can you imagine if they open the BAP up on it a little bit to try and even it up, and you got guys like Bewley going to be even faster with it?
Yeah, I mean, I reckon it seems like what it needs is it just needs a little, like not even like not so much BOP way, like it doesn't need more power. I think it just needs a smidgen less drag,
Right.
Maybe.
Yep.
I depends on how they do all their work, but that's what I'd say. If it just had a tiny little less drag, that would give it that bit more outright pace. Because everywhere else it's just a rocket ship.
Then was my is my mic coming through the stream? No, my voice is coming through my video capture device. That's why it's sounding like shit. Hey Costa, how you doing, man? Just watching Harry trying to come through at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that audio. That's really bad. Audio. let's. Why is it not picking up my microphone?
I thought we had a cat.
Yeah, you brought it home, remember? Default. Nothing.
Thanks.
Right,
Leave me
no.
alone.
Oh well. Can you hear my voice all right, Costa? Coming through okay on stream? My OBS is, oh yeah, cool. Cheers, Jace. My OBS has been playing up tonight. Does it sound a bit crappier than it normally would? Because I've normally got that condenser mic. This time it's using like one of the capture devices. Okay, cool. Cheers. Alright, so Harry's still... Yep, I think Harry's finding out how good Nick can defend. He's a hard man to pass. And it looks like Will Dixon and Hemi are going for it. Bit of a battle on. And that's you, Costa, just ahead of them. Gunther and George still pretty close. Kind of spaced now a little bit. It's a quick run through. So Bewley in the lead, 3 seconds ahead of myself. That's me. Then George in third, with Gunther right behind in fourth. Costa in fifth. Hemi in sixth. Will Dixon right behind him in seventh. Rob Mitchell in eighth. There's a slight hiss. That's the 3D printer. Sorry, Jace. Yeah. Good ears for picking that up.
I think Harry just got past Firth in that little section there. Around the outside through the twisty things.
Oh, yeah, let's watch that. Yes. So Firthy runs a bit wide, has to back off. Right, that gives him the run, and now he's sort of like still got the inside, but he's got to climb. Yeah, Harry just went through. Yep, good move.
And I guarantee you Nick's thinking, I don't want to lose 2 positions here.
Yep. Matt should have stuck in it, man. He would have got would have been around the top 10 somewhere. But I know the feeling when you're just going backwards. As an admin, we've got a bit more pressure to actually finish races, but we've definitely rage quit before.
I've never done that. I just I want proof. And don't you be going getting it.
I've got plenty of it. Hey George, how you going, mate? Gunther was just standing by his record of never rage quitting.
Yeah, 100%. Never. It's never happened. Not even like just last week. Never.
You look at some of these boys at the back too, they're having a great race. So that's Hayden Tegg, ahead of him Shane Farado, and Ken Worcester, the widest Lexus in the world. Whoa. Oh, but he just turned in like he wasn't there. I reckon he's got stock car bars on the side of that thing.
Did he like literally lose the back end and it just pointed him at the Ferrari, or?
Do you want to have a look again?
No.
Okay. No,
We might have to look at it 50 times. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't know.
It did look like he fishtailed the arse out, but I don't know. I was only casually.
Yeah. And so we haven't had any. No one's reported any incidents for us to look at as yet. So. Right, Matty Clark was still tight up there. Sam all went out on his own. He's watching Rob Fox. A bit of clean air. Lee Perkins, and then here's the circus. Here we go. Wheels Incorporated, and Shane right on his heels. So this is Shane's first race with us in LMU this season. He's just come from ACC League. So it's like chalk and cheese, especially in a Ferrari, having to come and try and pedal that thing around a track like this. It's yeah. And he's definitely not a back runner, that's for sure. He's a fast guy, so it sort of puts in perspective how difficult it is to sort of transition and then get on the pace. Yeah, he's trying to get a... There we go. He'll get him here. No, he's run wide. So like... yeah. So that lap, he's obviously learned from the lap before, and he's thinking, okay, I don't want the door shut on me again. I'll just back out, have another go.
The winglets on that Ferrari are expensive.
Gold-plated, carbon fibre, interwoven.
So when they had the NLS at
Well, here we go.
Nürburgring
Yep.
a few weeks ago, one of the cars came in, not the one that Max was racing, the Ferrari, but the one where he was in the Porsche or whatever. Anyway, one of the cars came in and had a bit of a smashed up front splitter.
Yep.
It had a little hole in it from flipping another car, and they were saying, oh, that was like 20,000 euros for the front splitter,
Holy
or the
shit.
little bumper, you know? Yeah.
Holy shit. So Hayden gets past Ken, and then they get on the
Ken
straight.
goes, I've got Tokyo Taxi.
Yeah, I got the Tokyo Taxi, all right. Way he goes. The Lexus has just got the legs. The Lexus. And it brakes.
So I guess we get the new Lexus next year
Oh, yeah?
and the new Lamborghini.
Sweet.
I'm assuming both of them are in racing in 20, and then the looks like the Lamborghini hypercar might be coming back in to racing again.
Lamborghini hypercar. Wow.
Yeah, well, it was in 2024. It didn't race 2025. They pulled the pin.
All right. Sounds like a Massey Ferguson. What, the Lexus? That sounds good. I think that's why most people choose that car. Jump on board with Ken, have a listen. How you like that, Jace? You think that sounds like a tractor? Compare it to the Mustang. How about the Ferrari? The Ferrari sounds like a sewing machine. Mercedes? What's the Merc sound like? Love the Merc V8. And the Aston Beamer. Get more sort of diff whine from the Beamer, I think, than some of the other cars.
Yeah, which is fun on the Mulsanne Straight at the line.
Yeah, that's all you get. Stiff wine. Yeah, Jesus.
I'm here now trying to learn how to not die. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing.
So Harry's now up to 7th. We're like probably about a quarter, not even a quarter of the way through. Mind you, it's easier to get through those cars. It gets harder. Sorry, not easier, but it gets harder the further you go up because the cars get faster.
Well, I helped him by not changing gears. Does that count?
Yep.
Because I couldn't hear the car. Went past me like I was standing still. It kind of was.
So you still got the Nick on your back. He's a tough competitor, man. Had some good fights with Nick over the years. Oops, someone in the pits. Who was that? Matt Clark. Oh yeah, that's when he parked it up and said, you see the exact time when his brain exploded, and he's like, "That's it, out," and he's gone. Bad luck, mate. But it happens to all of us. So Bewley, well out front, hairpin. 5 seconds back is me. Another 2.5 seconds back is George and Gunter. And then Costa, another 2.6. Love that car, it looks so good. Will Dixon in 6th place. Harry Lawrence not far behind in 7th. Rob Mitchell in 8th. With Nick 9th, right behind him. Chris Fraser 10th. Sam Wozniak in 11th. Hemi, well, they're pretty close actually. It's Hemi and Sam. Sam in the BMW, our youngest member of Rainlight Racing, but definitely not the most immature. That would be either myself or Gunter.
Yeah, I'll fight for it.
You can't fight, you fight like a sissy.
Well, I've got toilet paper as a weapon.
Excellent. You win on, I'll give up.
I'm that much of a shit fighter.
Oh, Shane throws up inside of Rob Fox, gets it done. That was a good catch. And these guys still fighting behind him too, so Lee Perkins is under attack from Ken. And then Hayden and Ryan. It's a good little quartet. 4-way battle. Jump on board with Ken. The speed of this thing down the straights is just crazy, man. The S10 sounds similar to a V8 supercar. Okay, that's what Jason says. How? Oh, I was just thinking, damn, how can he break that late in that thing? Then he nearly ran out the ass of Lee Perkins. There's Mount Taranaki.
It's funny you can see that from Fuji racetrack, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like halfway around the world you can see it, clear as day. When you get to it,
You just
watch
gotta look
what
south.
happens to me when Harry passes me on track. Okay, so that's Costa. Right, so he's coming. Oh, he's got a little bit to go. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that, Costa. Oh, Hayden Ted Hayden Ted gets through on Ken, and he's back at it. He just can't. He fights hard, man. He's good. He's quite a good driver. But now he's under attack from Ryan. Oh, no, he's still there. Holds him out. Gets on the straight, and he's going to pass Hayden back again, I reckon. Doesn't matter which side of the track Hayden goes, that Mustang, Ken's just going to just blow by him. Here it goes. Tokyo Taxi.
When it gets 30 me and close to Dixon, I think that's where I'll have a mishap coming into turn 5 at some point near that when we're close.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Maybe a little bit to go yet.
Okay, so here's Harry on Will. That battle behind's looking really good too. The Ken, Hayden, Ryan. These guys are still at it. What was I looking at? There we go. So Porsche or BMW down the straight? What do you reckon's faster? It looks like the Porsche gets a tow, at least. No. There he goes, got it done with the braking for the hairpin. Nice move. It costs us about 5 seconds up the track, so a little bit to go there. So I'll just flick back to the Kenny. Oh, heaps of sparks. Yeah, it's sort of separated out a bit then. If Harry says he's slow in the Porsche, God help us all, he's such a good driver, very respectful. He is, man. He's, you can see he picks his moments and he's very calculated and super clean. Who's that? Oh, just behind there, Will and Rob, I think. No, it's Robin and Nick still. Yeah, the S10 definitely didn't quite have the legs on some of your cars down the straight. Like, I couldn't keep up with the Beamer or the Lexus. No way. I get a bit of a toe off it, but there's no way I could pass it on straight. So did you miss a gear, Gunter? Because I noticed you were in 4th, then all of a sudden you're like 7th or 8th or something.
I had no audio.
Ah, right.
The-
So
when
you
that went
clicked off. Yeah.
Like, so I couldn't get my gear shift right.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything. I was trying to alt tab on the straights to see if I could reset my game audio and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Just nothing. So I just had to race to the no noise. Just, yeah, pretty much the end of it all.
Man, this 4-car battle still going 5-car battle now. So you got Lee, Ken, Ryan, Hayden. Oh, Rob Fox. They're catching Rob Fox, the 4 of them. Oh, Ken nearly in the back of Lee. It looks like he's got taken to the to the grass. I thought he was going to cut through the barriers, but no. Well, that cost him a bit. He's dropped off the pack now. Yeah, Ryan looks really racy through that tight section. It must be the Ferrari thing though, eh? That thing had turned really well. Right, they're separating a little bit. Quick run through. At the pointy end, still Bewley kicking out. I'm in second, about 5.5 seconds back. And George in third still. Gunter in 4th. Costa in 5th. Harry Lawrence in 6th, so he's charging up now from the back of the grid. Will Dixon in 7th. Rob Mitchell 8th, with Nick right behind in 9th. And Chris Fraser rounding out the top 10. Then
I'm going to be slow through here. Gunter.
That's right.
oh, incidentally, Costa was just chasing up about the shipment for your haptics kit, so I haven't had word yet. We're still waiting for that, so but we will get them to you, mate. So apologies for the delay. Right, Shane and Hemi now. So Shane's right on the back of Hemi, looking Obviously trying to make a move. So that Ferrari's quick through this little tight area, that tight final sector. There we go, he's got a run. Got it done. Nice move. Yeah, he's got his look ahead up. He's got Sam in front of him. He's going to try and chase down. There we go, Ryan. See if we can get a sniff on that Lamborghini. Oh, he had. Man, he should have gone inside. He had the whole inside track. Outbrake himself. Unlucky. That's a learning curve. So what? This is what? Ryan's second race back? Third race, maybe?
First.
Okay.
First race of us.
That's right. 'Cause he was on track at Bahrain, but he didn't really. I don't think he raced, did he? Didn't like the track.
He couldn't. He didn't get registered in time.
Ah, right. Okay.
He didn't get like his race control and his sim grid and all that carry on going in time. So.
And he's driving well, eh? He's a good little
Yeah.
driver, man. It's good to see him back. Right, Costa is caught up to Gunter. Is this where you had your little mishap?
Well, yeah, I don't know exactly. I think Costas was close-ish, and then yeah, you can sort of see in my lap times, whatever they literally lost a second or two per lap for ages, and then they gave up trying to fix it. But by that stage, I'd lost already a couple of positions.
Fighting back. He's got the inside though. I love the taillights on that Corvette, man. It looks so cool. Front's a bit ugly, but the back looks cool.
Do you brake for this right-hand turn up here, Hunter?
No,
Do you still hold flat?
Brake for it. What, that
just change
turn?
down to fifth. Whoa, 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 whoa! I was like, which way do I go?
Oh, you mean, is that 200R? Or 100R, what do they call it? The right-hander? Is that what you're talking about? The sweeper?
The sweeper into the hard left-hander, whatever
Yeah,
it's
right.
called.
Yeah. No, lifting.
No, just-
Yeah, but not braking, yeah.
I just drop it down a gear. That's it. Yep.
Why were you braking there, Rob?
Oh yeah, I'm like many seconds off the pace.
Oh,
You can do the tiniest dab, and then, but at the same time, you're just dropping down a gear and
yeah.
turn it.
Although, yeah, well, the guys are saying last year at Qatar they had to do that with the Mustang to get it to turn. Just dab the brake.
Yep. Just load the front up a bit more.
Yeah, try and kick that back end out. Oh, nice move. Got him back again. It's a good little battle. And Costa on the outside. No, not quite there. Tucks him behind. It's so cool they got the numbers on the cars. It's you can see what position they are without having to tell. Fourth, fifth. Are you enjoying the Corvette, Costa? Are you liking it? It's you look pretty solid in it, but if you went back to the start of the season, you think you'd choose that same car? That's what's going to be interesting, I reckon, for next season too, just to see who changes, who stays, what people start driving.
I'm going to change.
Yep. What are you going to go for, you reckon?
Oh,
Yeah.
no idea. I just want to mix things up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Costa's saying absolutely love it, and yes, would choose it again. Oh, sweet. You look comfortable in it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I want to try and avoid being a one car, sim.
Yeah,
Pay for all of them, might as well try and use them.
fair enough. Yeah, Harry's looming. He's coming. He's coming. Will Dixon has got Rob right behind, and Firth chasing in. And we'll flick back soon once Harry gets a bit closer.
Something happens to my force feedback when people join this server. It just disconnects and I spin.
It's an LNU thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's loading the cars in, and it almost like it resets your force feedback or something. It
Hasn't happened to me, not severely for a while. I still get a very light bump, but
yeah, it should only
That's a big one.
happen.
Yeah,
But
where
twice in
I
this
get it
server.
occasionally, but I haven't had it for absolutely like 6 to 8 months. I haven't had it. Now it seems to be sort of sneaking back in.
Yeah, same. It'll only happen in a practice or qualifying server if someone session when someone enters. You shouldn't get in a race because people can't enter once it goes to race. They can't actually join the server.
Yeah, it's happened to me twice. It just killed me on the straight then.
Yeah, I know, you're like 5 seconds behind, and suddenly you like look down and you're like 15 seconds, and it's like that's a very conservative way around the cold tires.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not a very good driver, but losing it on the straight is. I think I can manage to not do that normally.
In the middle of a race?
No, we're just in the practice server.
Oh, right, okay.
if there's a straight you're going to do it on there, this is the one where your ADD kicks in halfway down and you crash because of that.
Well, that's a different kind of glitch altogether, isn't it?
That's true. So you got to account for that shit.
Yeah. For all you Retland junkies out there. Man, he's sneaking up pretty quick. He's like right there. He's like a second and a half behind you guys now. Let's watch his wheel work. Bring up these pedals. It's quite high geared, that Porsche. I think. Yeah, I'm in second year as well. Billy's just in turn one. I'm in turn one now. George braking. There's George. And then going to fourth and fifth just ahead here. That's fourth and fifth. Yeah, I'm using second gear for that turn. Nice move, got it done. What happened there? Did you just get a bad round of the corner? Run out of the corner, Gunter? Or was that when you... Oh, yeah, okay, you must have a bit of a lost accelerator or whatever then. Because it looked like Costa had to avoid you. Ah, lost the audio, right. Might have lost it again. Oh, yep, there goes Harry around the outside. Good move, really good, clean. Textbook. Brake discs aglow. There's Rob and Nick in the background. Oh, it's Will Dixon and Nick, I mean.
That means I've crashed then.
Sorry, what was that, Rob?
If Nick's in front of me, it means I've crashed into turn 5.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, huge moment. That's worth another look. Or you just get loose on the exit. Yep, bounced on the curb. Luckily, the back wheels were on the track, and your front wheels were on the. Because your front wheels were on the grass, so you had no grip. So your back wheels being on the tarmac pulled you back into line. So you're spinning there, and then as soon as your front wheels hit the grass, okay, they lose grip, but your rears are still on tarmac, so it's pulling that front round again. All the grip here, none there, straighten you up. That was lucky. Good catch. That was a max for macro loss moment. Miracle, you reckon? Yeah, that was exciting, I bet. And you only lost that position. It looked like he was coming through at some point. So, it sucks when you can't fight for it though, when you make that little mistake. But, oh. Hey Isaac, how you going, mate? Yeah, cheers. Thanks, mate. Good to finally get a decent result, bring it home. I mean, I win the first race, and then I was winning at Monza and threw it away, and just a string of just shit finishes. So I'm actually back up in the 8th position, which is good. Happy with that. Considerably, considering what happened. Yeah. Right, there's got to be some battles through the pack too. Yeah. You always want to fight for a position, doesn't matter where it is. Hemi, Sam, Bewley. Okay, what's going on there? So this is Sam and Hemi. Oh, I see. Sorry, Bewley is always at the top. So Hemi's honing in on Sam. But let's see, come to the straight. Bye-bye, Beamer. Got it, you missed it. Oh, yeah. Well, Japanese track, mate. In your element. Yeah. Because you're in the Beamer too, aren't you, Isaac?
Lexus.
What'd you say? Lexus?
Lexus.
Ah. Lexus would have been, yeah. Okay. Well, if Ken's anything to go by, he'd be just driving past people on the streets. Yeah, Nick and Will still going at it. So over the halfway mark, will be a couple of guys starting to pit, but I think majority went a bit longer, ran the car as low as it'll go, pretty much. Yeah, cheers, Isaac. Yeah, Gunther corrected me. Lexus. How's New York? How's the Big Apple? Are you still there, or have you moved on, flown to another place? That Aston, man, is so strong around the back end of the circuit, like that sector 2. Like from, say, turn 3, the left-hander, and then the big right-hander, through all of that. And even that final sector, just didn't have it on the straights. But because that lack of straight line speed, sector 1 and 3 was slow, or felt slow. But not as bad as the Merc. Merc was the same but more extreme. Yep, trying to fill the mirrors up while Nick, playing the game, ran wide. He lost a bit of time, but gathered it up again. Alright, quick run up front. Bewley is in first. I'm still in second. George Goddard in third. That's Hayden Tegg, he's probably pitted. Harry Lawrence now in fourth place from the back of the grid. Costas in fifth. Gunter sixth. Will Dixon seventh. Nick Firth eighth. Rob Mitchell ninth. Chris Fraser in 10th, ranking top 10. Shane Farado in 11th. Sam Wozniak in 12th. There's Sam. Hemi 13th. Rob Fox in 14th. Pete Dawson in 15th. That's a nice little slide from Rob. Pete must have been gutted, man. He qualified that thing in like 3rd or 4th and just looped it. Yeah, unlucky in that first lap. Ken 16th. Hayden in 17th. Still battling. Lee Perkins, Hayden in 18th. Ryan Clements in 19th. And that is our grid at the moment. So we've lost 2. We've lost Matt and lost 1 other. Who else quit? Do you guys know? Or DNF'd? Might have been Lily? I didn't see Lily in there. So yeah, there we go. So this BMW with the Bend on it, that's got to be the Bend Motorsport Park, right? In Australia? Yes. So
they're doing a lot of promotion at the moment.
Yeah, they would be if they're sponsoring a European GT3.
Doesn't Shaheen own it? Aren't they the OTR guys that built the Bend with the money they made from OTR?
Could be, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's the deal. Very Adelaide-based petrol stations. There's one in Perth, or maybe 2.
Oh, right. Looks like a real cool track, eh?
It's got about 1 trillion combinations as well.
When I went to Spa 6 Hour this year, and when I was at Brussels Airport the next day, I bumped into an FIA circuit inspector, and I probed him on what the chances of a WEC race coming to Australia are, and he said that there is a lot of push from the owners of the Bend to get a WEC race there at some point in the next 5 years or so.
Wow.
Yep. You won't see WEC at
Oh, good move.
Because it's no good for the hypers.
It's the wrong type of circuit. I think it needs to be grade 1 for WEC, and Bathurst's not grade 1.
That was a good little 1-2 sort of switchback, pass then switchback move.
Actually, I don't think Le Mans is grade 1. I wonder, that might be an exception for Le Mans though being what it is.
Oh, Nick, nice, getting it done for Mum.
Pretty sure the rest of the tracks they go to are all grade 1.
Okay.
So I think the only other track in Australia that could host it is Eastern Creek.
And that's really too
grade
small.
1.
Yeah, Eastern Creek's quite small.
Or Albert Park, but that's not going to happen.
No. They wouldn't host it at Bathurst, would they?
It's interesting that IMSA will go to street circuits, but WEC won't.
Because, I mean, they run these cars at Bathurst in the Australian GT3.
Yeah, but they can't put hypers there.
Not hypercars, yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah.
They need to be grade 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the hypercar wouldn't make it through bloody
Dipper.
over the top of the mountain. There's too much probably track change and angles for the dipper and things like that.
Yeah, the game doesn't do it justice, say how steep and tight that track is. You just don't realise till you get there and think, shit, man, this is actually really steep, up and down.
Correct. Yep.
I am not going to survive 90 minutes at this track.
Gonna be. I just got to remember not to lift off on turn. Just keep a little bit of throttle in, and then the car's safe. But if I lift off, it'll try and kill me.
Yep.
Could barely get 2 laps in a row without dying.
What is it? Swapping ends when you lift off the throttle, though? Is that what's killing you, or something else?
Probably everything.
What setup are you
Try
using?
turning in under a little bit of throttle rather than no throttle at all. I mean, you have to brake a bit earlier and lift a bit earlier, but you can get back on the power earlier.
Oh, I saw it's a battle for 7th and 8th. Nick trying to break the toe. Some cool battles during these races. Is it Will still on the back of Nick? These two just been going at it for ages now. Beamer looks like it's got a really good mid-corner speed and exit.
Which car?
The Beamer.
No, not mid. Like jumping the Ferrari, it just whips around the corners. But you can get on the throttle pretty early and pretty aggressively. And I think that's
Okay.
does it some justice.
Because I just found it hard to latch onto the back of them out of the corners. It's like shit, they just accelerate. Probably not so much this track. I don't think I was really around anyone else for most of it. I've got to watch a pit stop soon because I come out. I changed my left tyres, which I shouldn't have. I should have just taken fuel and come back out. Everyone else did that, and I lost second, dropped back to 4th place. The pit stops. I was like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. And had to chase down George and try and chase down Harry. I nearly got Harry the last lap.
My math was pretty easy. I was pitting with 10 laps to go. It's going to cost me 5 seconds. Was I going to go more than half a second a lap faster for all the laps, plus the time you lose for having cold tyres? It was like, nope.
Yep. Yeah, S10, I was chewing out that front left quite bad. But I didn't want to just change the front left because I would have unbalanced the car too much.
Yep.
So I was going to do
I
it.
did just my front left, it was alright, but I don't think I'm going as quick as you.
Yeah, mine chewed out quite bad.
That way I didn't have the awkward cold rear tyre, so I could still lean on that left rear, just as understeering, so I didn't have to worry about it trying to swap ends on me.
Yeah.
And then after half a lap, that front lap was up to speed pretty much.
Right, yeah. Didn't
Maybe
take
a lap
long
and
to
a half,
come up,
actually.
eh? Yeah. They warmed up pretty quick. Because you had no option but to push it straight away and try and get that heat up.
I just looked down like mid-race and my front left was like 6% more, 6 or 7% more worn than my front right. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to make it.
It actually looks like your you've got a mirror full of Shane at the moment, actually.
Yeah.
10th and 11th. Just noticed that, so the front of that Mustang must be hitting the ground when you...
It bottoms out everywhere, front and back.
Yeah, it looks really low compared to the other cars. Is that... I don't know, have you mucked around with suspension set, like trying to stiffen it up at all? Or
I made a baseline for the first race, and I just have been playing with that ever since.
Right.
I think my rear was 7.3 at the last race. I can't remember what my front was.
Okay.
That's reasonably high.
Yes, the rear is, yeah. Yeah, the brakes are just sparks. But that skirting on it does look quite low. The front splitter. This is a good pedal you guys have, man. So is Shane using an in-game car, or a... What skin has he got? Because he doesn't have the number board.
He'll be using a 2024 car, that's all, in-game skin.
Right. Okay, so Shane's in the pits. Chris carries on. Any other guys pitting at this point? Nope. Still out. Harry's up to third at that point, so George is pitted. He's gone.
Rob, was it you that pushed someone run out of energy on the straight approaching the line on Monday? Or was it someone else in a BMW?
That was me.
That was so good. You got me a position. I was just like,
Where did Harry get it? So Harry got
I ran out
past
of VE
George.
as well. So
it was you. Okay. So I knew I was in 11th, and then I jumped to 9th, and I was like, I know one of them was Shane being pushed out of VE by Rob, but I didn't realise you'd run out too.
Yeah.
I was wondering where Harry
Yeah,
got
I
past
was
George.
thankful for that extra lap.
Mm. I felt like shit on Monday. I thought I was going to vomit at one point mid-race, and then I was like, didn't Mark Webber get food poisoning here? I thought I might have had food poisoning. Literally, like, got my missus to bring me a bucket just in case so I could, like, yak. I was like, if it comes on the straight, I might be able to keep racing.
Right, so Bewley's in. Pretty sure I come in this lap. Yep, so that's me in. And Harry in behind me as well. So we're all... Oh no, he went straight through. Got another lap out of that Porsche. Probably the difference of having a bit of a draft by following a few cars through the pack. What's George doing? George stayed out as well. Gunter's in. Nick's in. Will Dixon's in. Right behind him. Rob coming in. Chris staying out. Okay, so purely just exited. Yeah, that was a real quick stop from him. That's what cost me that stop. So there's... Who's that in front of me? Fraser? No, George? No. Oh no, George isn't pitted yet. Right. It's Ryan. So Costa, had you pitted at this point? Because you're in 6th there. Yeah, you must have, because Gunter's... Yeah. He would have.
He pitted before me. A lap earlier, I think he was lower on VE.
Yeah. Yeah, because it looks like we're in sync now. So let's just say Chris is out of sequence and Harry. So Harry's gone in now. George has gone in. Swerve's AU. Cheers for the follow, mate. Welcome in. You stalled on the way out of pits. Oh, okay. Who are you? In game. Are you Harry? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Good effort, man. Right, so here's George coming out. I think Bewley's gone past. I'm just on the straight. Harry's leaving pit. So you stalled it, getting off the jacks, I take it? Yeah, right. So, here we go. So you're in... So Bewley, Harry second, George, and here... So I just got past George who's coming out. But then think, shit, I just threw away second place by changing those 2 tyres. So now I had fresh rubber on the outside, so I just had to try and make up as much time on Harry as I could. Run to the finish. So it's like 6 seconds or 5.8 seconds at that point. With about, I think it was 15, 16 minutes to go, something like that. So what other battles were going on there? Yeah, again, the pit stops just seem to spread everyone out a little bit again. Really super close. So Nick and Will Dixon still kind of together. Yeah, so here's Bewley across the line. We'll get a good sort of indication where everyone sits on track. Harry just entering straight. And then that's me there, so I can see Harry up in the head. And George just behind me there. Just go back, look at that. All the cars just like ding, 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 ding. They're all spread out, just in a nice straight line. So that's Ryan just getting out of the way, maybe. Yep. Lap down. Noticeable warping in this replay. It's not as bad as it used to be, Chris.
No, I'm just saying there's no noticeable warming.
Oh, that's sorry, I read that wrong.
It looks heaps better.
Yeah, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, I read that totally wrong. I was a bit sort of surprised. I'm thinking, really? I didn't notice any, but isn't it amazing how much better it looks and how better it was racing against people, where you can actually see with
real
the
cars on a real track. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Right, says George just got through. I think Costa now looking to sort of try and catch up with George a bit there too. And you had Rob Mitchell right behind you as well, Chris.
I'll make a mistake, I think, in the next couple of minutes and he gets by me.
I bet you love that, Rob. Yes. It's like he's
I
kind
think
of
he makes one first actually and falls back, and then I make a bigger one. Yeah, here we go. So here's his one, and I think a lap or two from now I make one on that next corner I'm just going through.
Oh, yep.
That was the second time I spun there. Yeah, I did enjoy getting back past. I turned my bloody wheel off and I didn't have a push to talk.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I had three mistakes this race. First one trying to get past Dixon, I think, and then spun at that corner twice. First time it like took me 10 seconds to get going.
Yeah, man. I got that fastest lap. Had light fuel, brand new tyres on the left. So, yeah, I was just pushing as hard as I could, and just the fastest lap came then. But I wasn't really worried about that. I was just trying to catch up and get back to second place. But fuck, I've thrown another good spot away. Live and learn. No, I thought I only took 2. You reckon I took 3? I thought I just shit. Well, that'll explain it then. That'll be. I was pretty sure I only did left side. I thought. Or right rear as well. Okay. Because it's 5 seconds a tyre roughly, isn't it?
No, it's 5 seconds for 1 or 2, and 12 seconds for 3 or 4.
Okay. That's what it was. Yeah. I don't know if this. Hang on, I'll just check that because I don't think this replay actually shows the pit menu correctly, does it?
Replays, I don't think do. No.
Okay, let's have a look anyway. I don't think it shows what's going on there, sorry. Hang on. There it is somewhere. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, on the race stream, right. Okay, right. Yeah, I'll have to look at that actually, my Twitch, and see what I did. But yeah, it was lightning quick. It was going pretty good at that point, obviously. But so Bewley's gone through T1. He's out the other side. Meanwhile, we're still coming down the straight. I enjoyed the chase down, but I was annoyed at myself for that pit stop. And then of course, like the late dive, I couldn't make it stick. Couldn't bring the car, just would not turn, and that would have been that front right that I didn't change. Just had no grip, and that's why I sort of like pushed wide and tapped in the side there. But I backed right out and gave that position back. I didn't want to take. I don't think I probably would have actually. I think you would have got it anyway, but I definitely backed off just so. Yeah, didn't want to pass you like that. So there's like 41. Looks like Costa and George. Oh no, lucky. That was a lucky switch in stream. Good to catch that moment. Sorry, Costa. It's like Gunter and Nick at the back there. Pretty close. Oh, Gunter. This is that really tough balance. I was trying to push, but I was also trying to make sure that I was within my limits and not make mistakes. These brake discs. Oops. Shouldn't break the toe. Kind of set it up from there. It's got just unsettled a bit and had a good run. What I was trying to do is keep it on the inside and then pop out as late as I could. And just testing the water on that one, and then see if I get it done on that final lap. But we'll see. You forgot about this race. You're bad. Yeah, man, it was good. I think you probably would have liked it actually. And next week is Le Mans without the chicanes, the big long back straight, the Mulsanne straight. Aston was stonking through here. It was such a good car. Yeah, probably not if you only done that many laps. Lemons. What's the yeah, like the full endurance, obviously without the chicanes. It's pretty easy, it's not hard to learn. Wasn't close enough this lap to get onto you, Harry, so I knew at this point it was going to be either in the hairpin or down the bottom of the hill and to the right. That was my two objectives at this point. So again, just trying to unsettle you. The Weber Aviation version of the track, yeah, that's the one. Weber's Flying School. Here it is. Just trying to, yep, you saw me coming. Could not get it turned. Silly mistake on my part. Any other battles through? No. So we'll just watch. Oh, there is there. Hemi and Pete still going at it. So Billy, coming that final. Where's he? Final turn. Take another win. Extend his title. Now Bewley, Nathan Bewley. Well done. Second, Harry Lawrence from the back of the grid to the front, almost. But we're still going. Yeah, good race, eh? Me third, rounding up the podium. George Goddard in fourth. Then Costas in fifth. Gunter sixth. Oh, look at this. Man, we missed a whole lot of this. I'm going to go back. Going to watch how that happened. Just at last. Maybe. Here we go.
Oh, I had no VE,
Ah, okay.
so I was literally holding them up.
So did you get stop and go for that? Like the penalty?
Yeah, that's why I finished in 6th
Yeah.
and ended up in 12th.
Ah, okay. I did not even know. Did not realise.
So the 2 laps prior to this, it said I had 0.1 or 0.2 more VE than I needed to do the laps.
Yep.
Then when I went over the last lap, it suddenly went from 1.2 to 0.8 or 0.7. So I had no VE to get around the, like, literally.
Right.
Just, this is how well you can defend when you're only using half your throttle.
So, Harry, are you, is it you that's in Perth? Are you on the far side of the country? Because, yeah, I mean, the only comments we had was how clean and how fast and clean you are. Like, you get through, but didn't, you know. In Queensland, okay, cool. Yeah, we try to balance the time between you guys and us over here. So that was the end of the race, yeah, well done. Shane and Knight.
I'm the one in Perth.
Right,
In
oh,
the
okay,
end,
right.
it revolves around Queensland because we don't have daylight savings. So
Yeah.
as soon as we can start is essentially just start sometime after 5 o'clock so people can actually get home from work.
Robin
The
10.
practice starts at 2:45 for me, but I'm lucky. I can work as long as my shit gets done. No one comes sniffing after my work, so
Oh, sweet.
I can pretty much knock off at 2:45 if I want to, as long as I'm getting my stuff done.
I just don't work Mondays so I can race.
Nice.
5 years later, I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I want to cut down.
Righto, well I got,
I nice have to work Saturdays.
I want my partner's business to take off so I can cut back to 4 days a week. That'd be the plan.
a 3D print up on the wall there with some blue tack, so that's the Bahrain circuit. I've 3D printed and I'm just printing the base off for that. That's for last week, so that's going to Rob Mitchell. Then I've got to do the draw, spin the wheel for, we're going to print off the Fuji circuit and then give that away to one of the drivers. So I've got the drivers loaded. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Looks right. Alright, so we'll spin this and, I mean it's not anything flash, it's just a little thing, but it's quite cool to stick on your wall or on your, if you've got a cabinet or a trophy cabinet or whatever. This week's winner is... no! Gunter.
Cool, I'll get that one as also when I'm over there.
It's 2.
I
Okay.
have to get a bigger bag. Fit them in.
Alright. Bloody hell.
I tell you what. No, I tell you what, just respin it because I've got one.
Okay, well I can print you off another one when you're here. Right, I'll take you out of the
Yeah. Well, no, leave me in. If I win it twice, then I want all the tracks.
okay. Right.
No.
Redraw.
Yeah. Spin it again.
So it'll go to Rob Fox, by the look of it. The other Rob. Nice, here we go. Okay. Good stuff. So just have a quick look at the points. So Rob, if you're watching, send us your address, mate. We'll post it off to you. And I'll get this off to you, other Rob Mitchell, as soon as I can. Right, so
How do
pre-race.
you get your name on the wheel?
Sorry?
Race.
I didn't see my name there, but it's alright. I might have just missed it. I don't know. Was I? I don't know. I could have missed it. I'm not gonna say I went through every single name on the wheel.
Crossy, you're fired.
I am there.
Leave.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you get your job back. You're right.
Nice. I gotta shoot, guys. Have a good night.
Night night.
we got? Le Mans Mulsanne Straight next week on Monday night. That's going to be interesting one. So it'll be good for some cars and shit for others. So we'll just see how we go. No audio. What the? Hello. It's all good now. It's doing some weird shit tonight. OBS has been playing up. Like, ever since I got on the computer this afternoon to try and set the stream up, it's just been playing up constantly. So, yeah, I've got some sorting out to do in there. So, again. Alright, well, cheers for watching. Might throw a raid up. I'll see if there's anyone up on Twitch worth watching for you guys. Let's have a look. Twitch and
Okay, look, guys. Thanks. Catch you later.
Catch you, mate.
Alright, see you,
Rob.
mate. Twitch. What do we got? Octane, as I said, of course. Yamal Ultimate, random call sign. Who's this guy?
Random call sign.
Yeah.
He's like a big guy on, is it Overtake GG or one of those?
Okay.
He has tons of people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's jump on there. Don't want the dogs barking at. Search and filter. Okay, so random call sign. There is. Start read. Here we go. Alright, we'll catch you later, right? Kill the stream right there.